Hi, welcome to Law Desk 2020. Today, in this episode, we are going to discuss about medical negligence, medical malpractices. In India, many people not aware of what is medical negligence and what are the legal actions available for them. Today, we briefly discuss about these areas. Doctors, our medical profession, is a noble profession in the world. Because doctors save our lives. Life is so precious, life is given by God. So, doctors, medical professionals have high regard and respect in the society. Still, they are also human beings. There is a possibility of committing errors and mistakes. No doctor in the world can assure you or guarantee you success of their treatment or operation or surgery, because human body is so complex, it may or may not react as expected by the doctor, as expected by the treatment or surgery. So always it is not correct to make doctors liable for their mistakes or failure of treatment or surgeries. Considering the same, Supreme Court has given few guidelines in Jacob Mathews versus State of Punjab case. But you can see so many medical negligence cases where doctors are so negligent, completely rash, reckless, and give the treatment, conduct operations, surgeries that leads to loss of health, loss of life. There is a permanent damage, temporary damage to health, to any organ. So in those cases, the medical negligence victims can approach appropriate forum for compensation for justice. A medical negligence victim, he undergo lot of pain, trauma, financial loss, emotional loss. So what is this medical negligence? Medical negligence is a breach of duty of care towards the patient. The doctor not fulfilling his medical obligations towards the patient. There is a breach of medical ethics and professional ethics towards the patient. I will tell you few scenarios. If a doctor having without proper degree, without a suitable degree, or a hospital without having appropriate equipment, suitable equipment, and undertakes a patient for treatment or surgery, this is one scenario. If doctor is so negligent in diagnosing the illness of the patient, there is one scenario. Without taking the consent of the patient, the doctors conduct the surgery or gives treatment, this is one scenario. The doctors administer treatment or medication with lot of negligence, this is also one scenario. And a doctor conducts surgery with rash and negligent way, this is also one scenario. If doctor or hospital won't take care of a patient after the surgery, this is a post-operative care, is so negligent. So in all these scenarios, that leads to death of the patient or damage their health or limb, organ permanently or temporarily, then it is called as a medical negligence. Then the victim, if the patient, is called as a medical negligence victim. Or if there is a death of patient, then family members can be considered as a victims. If there is a medical negligence by the doctor, then the victim can claim the compensation from the doctor or from the hospital. But how? Whom to approach? Where to file the complaint? When a patient approaches the doctor for medical treatment, then it is considered as a medical services, and the patient considered as a consumer. As per the Consumer Protection Act, the patient can approach the Consumer Forum Court and file a complaint before the Consumer Forum Court. The limitation period for filing a complaint is 2 years. The medical negligence victim can file a case before the district level consumer forum, state level consumer forum, or national level consumer forum. Based upon the compensation amount, he can file it district level, state level or national level consumer forum. If he wins the case, is well and good. If he lost the case in district consumer forum, he can file appeal before the state consumer forum. If he loses there also, he can file the appeal before the national consumer forum and claim the compensation. If really the patient, the victim, able to establish the medical negligence of the doctor before the consumer forum court, then court will direct the doctor or that medical institution to pay compensation to the patient. The compensation includes medical bills, future medical bills, loss of expenses, all these things as an accumulation, they pay a full compensation to the victim. To win a medical negligence case, the patient must provide appropriate documents before the court. All the medical reports, all the medical bills from the date of joining in the hospital till the discharge, and also expert's opinion and professional opinion. If any post-mortem reports, all these reports are mandatory. It will support your case to prove, to establish negligence of the doctors. They must understand what is the vicarious liability, what is the res ipsa requitur principle, Bolito's test, Boehm's test, expert opinions, profession's opinions. All these things are very much important to succeed in your medical negligence cases. A medical negligence victim can file a case before the civil court also. If medical negligence victim wants to file a criminal case against the doctor or against the medical institution, he can approach local police station and file a complaint with appropriate expert opinion or professional opinion. At the same time, the station house officer immediately cannot register FIR against the doctor. He must take the opinion of the local government doctor. He must conduct the inquiry, must take the opinion of the local government doctor. If he is able to identify medical negligence, then only he must register FIR against the doctor. In IPC 304A IPC, death caused by negligent act, 336 IPC, hurt caused by negligent act, 337 grievous hurt caused by negligent act. So in all these sections are applicable to the doctors who are so negligent. 304A IPC, 336, 337 IPC. If doctor is so negligent, then the police can register FIR against the doctor and he may be charged under section 304A or 336 or 337 IPC. If the patient, the victim, wants to approach the Medical Council of India, he can approach Medical Council of India and give a complaint against the doctor. Initially, he can approach the state level body, State Medical Council, and can give a complaint. If they don't respond, they can approach to Medical Council of India. Then the body will conduct the inquiry against the doctor, against the institution. If your complaint establishes the negligence of the doctor or the institution, then they take action against the doctor or against the institution. So, for all the medical negligence victims, there is a 3 to 4 available remedies are there. One is the civil courts, consumer forum courts, and you can file a criminal case against the doctors and hospitals. You can file a complaint before the Medical Council of India or state body or national body. So these are the remedies available for the medical negligent victims. If you want more information about in these areas, please contact me. I can share my knowledge. I can help you out in this regard. This is only a brief knowledge, a brief idea of this medical negligence and remedies available for medical victims. Thank you very much.